Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah. Hey, let me get a little more of that. They know who we at, man. Yeah. Just stay entertained. Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. HOUSEOFXENT in the building, so going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in, cause we at it again. It's all entertainment, cause we stay entertaining. Yeah, stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up, baby. Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah. Hey, let me get a little more of that. They know who we at, man. Yeah. Just stay entertained. Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. HOUSEOFXENT in the building, so going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, tell a friend. Make sure you tap in.
Hey, you guys!
Hola!
¿Cómo estás?
Is you been in with the key or no?
Yes, welcome to the HOUSEOFXENT Entertainment.
Okay, entertainment.
Yes, welcome to the exclusive show.
Okay, is we keeping it exclusive or no?
Yes, welcome in, welcome in. Who do we got in the building?
It looks like lots of people, girl.
Yes, we got It's Me Wanson in the building.
You better go ahead, Wanson. You better work it, girl.
Yes, we got Miss Janice. Hey,
how you doing, girl?
How are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We got your boy Leo.
Hey, Leo. When do I get to be on your show, Miss Leo? What is going on? What is the tea, girl?
We got Leo in the building. Hey, Eat to Live Strong.
Hey.
How
if
are
you guys
you?
missed it, she had a lovely video today. Make sure y'all go to her channel and work it out, honey.
Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We got Living Life
with Lisa.
Yes, welcome in, welcome in. We got It's Coco TV.
For you guys that don't know, Coco just got monetized.
Yes.
She also has the join button, so go and join her channel like right now. Stop playing. On top of that, she came out with a lovely video about mental health
awareness.
Okay, is your mental all right or no?
Oh
okay?
no. Welcome
so make sure
in.
you guys check out her video.
Welcome in. Hey Coco, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Going down. Hey,
not
Jaden.
You going down. Hey Jaden.
How are you? Welcome in. We got Just Kaya in the building.
Okay, I know somebody named Kaya and she sings My Neck. Hey,
my back.
Hey.
Yes,
honey.
welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We got Cool Gaming in the building.
Hey, welcome to the live stream.
Welcome in. We got Elia Ninja.
Okay, they said, is you a ninja?
Oh, no.
All right now.
We got Scratching PPA.
Shout out to Pisces. We're in the building. You already know what it is.
Yes, Antoinette and Fun.
Hey.
How you doing, darling? Welcome in. Antoinette and Fun is in the building.
Okay, we came for the fun.
Oh, no.
It's the fun for me.
Yes, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We got DD. Hey, DD.
Hey.
Welcome Welcome in. I love you guys. Love you more. We got Uncle P in the building.
Okay, we got Uncle P.
Welcome in.
Take it.
Welcome in.
When are we going to meet you?
Welcome in.
Okay, ain't you in Texas? I think we got to make a trip. I see a trip on
Yes, welcome in. We got friend in the building. Hey, uniquely live.
Okay, hey friend, how you doing, girl?
Hello, welcome in. Hello.
If you guys don't know, she does Red Flag Fridays. Okay.
Yes.
So make sure y'all tune in every Friday to make sure you get red, honey.
Welcome in, everybody.
It's the red for me.
All right. Welcome in. All right. Everybody saying hi to just Kaya. Welcome in. Thank you so much for our officers that are in the building. Our moms.
Yes, okay.
You guys are amazing. Hey, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki, you so fine. Nikki, you blow my mind. Oh, Nikki. Oh, Nikki.
Yes. Welcome in. Hello.
Hey.
Sub DIY. Welcome in. Sub DIY is in the building.
How you doing?
Welcome in.
Is everybody enjoying this lovely weather?
Yeah, it's been very humid, y'all.
Okay, it's the weather for me.
Yes, welcome in, guys. Make sure you share out. We're just waiting on our guests. We're a little bit late here.
When the guests get here, we will start the interview. But until then, you get stuck with us.
Yes.
Hopefully you like us.
HOUSEOFXENT, I'm planning a trip to NYC soon. I have to go back to Cali to visit my daughter before I travel anywhere. Oh, we hope everything is okay.
I hope everything's okay.
Yeah.
When you get here, I'm going to give you a big hug. So just expect that, okay?
Prayers up for the victims in Buffalo. Yeah, we heard about that.
I didn't hear about that. What happened?
All right.
Is this on the news?
Yeah.
Because I don't watch the news. The news can be so depressing, child.
Nikki in the building. Hey, beautiful. Welcome in. Sub DIY, Eli and Ninja. Welcome in. Shout out to all the 17-bit people in the building.
Hey, 17. Where you see 17 people?
15.
15, 17. 15, 17.
15, 17. Shout out to all you amazing folks.
Yes. Okay.
Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody.
How sweet you are.
Shooting by 18. Yeah, I saw that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Praying for Buffalo.
Yeah, praying for Buffalo. That's not good. Jesus. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in.
Yes.
Also, guys, make sure you check out our guest's channel. The links are in the description. Also, her Instagram, guys. So make sure you check that out.
Okay.
Make sure you check that out, guys.
All right. Checking it out.
Everything is good with my daughter. I'm going to see my new grandbaby for the first time. Oh, that's amazing!
Congratulations!
Yeah.
And for you guys that don't know, Uncle P, well, we call him Uncle P. Point Blank Travel has another page with powerful meanings, but the videos are a whole lot shorter, and I think it's called Point Blank Clips.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So make sure you guys check out his channel. So now he has, what is that, 3 or 4?
Hey, 4, honey.
4 channels.
Yeah, right.
So y'all should be watching one of them, okay?
He's Mr. Point Blank busy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Point Blank Travel, we're gonna need you to get some rest too. Don't be killing yourself for YouTube now, okay?
Girl, child.
4 channels is a lot.
Yes, girl.
Make sure you get the proper rest, because you gotta go to work and stuff, like child.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube will always be here.
Yeah, he's Mr. Point Blank busy.
I couldn't do 4 channels. I think keeping 3 channels is hard.
Yes.
Child.
Hey, Janice, how are you?
Hey.
Welcome in. Janice, I think I left in the comment section for you to send us your PO.BOX or your address, but our email. If we can have one of the mods drop our email to send it to our email, because I don't believe if you have like Instagram or Facebook. If you have Instagram, just follow us. And send us your sizes.
She said yes, 4 channels, but yes, please.
Yeah,
he got to get some sleep, man. I couldn't do 4 channels. I don't know.
Hey, Shai Sarai.
Hey,
how are you?
This is his 4th channel. If you guys are interested, please do grab that.
Welcome in, Shai Sarai. How you doing? Welcome in. I'm about to turn on this air.
Oh, it's the air for me.
Welcome in, Shai Sarai. How you feeling?
Yes.
Welcome in, everybody. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Hey, cooking with Miss Brown. Hey, it's cooking with Miss Brown. Cooking with Miss Brown.
It's cooking
with Miss Brown.
It's cooking.
Trust I spare our time to record. Yeah.
I know.
You gotta have a schedule.
Definitely.
Yeah, you gotta have a schedule.
You definitely gotta get some sleep.
Yeah.
Recording for 4 channels, and then your mods on channels, and then You have to be on people's channels. Like that's a lot of work. Like
yeah, you gotta have.
Please make sure that you're getting the proper rest.
Yeah, you gotta have a schedule. You gotta have a schedule.
Yeah. So we're just sitting here. We're waiting for the guests to get here. I'm not sure what happened, but we're here. And we stay entertaining. Woo woo. Woo woo.
Oh, okay.
What happened?
I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Okay. Yes.
She will be here in a minute.
Yeah, she'll be here in a minute. Nikki, I'm resting. Thanks for concern. Much love. Okay.
It's the concern for me.
For me, yes.
For me.
PBT, I'm there. Yes, make sure y'all check out Point Blank Travels 4-channel, guys.
Yes, it's the clips.
Yes.
For me.
Those outfits are just everything fit so well. Thank you so much. You mean these are the ones in the back? The ones in the back. Yes. All right. If you have a question for House of X, please drop and ask in front of your questions. Thank you so much, Coco.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, Coco is an amazing mod, guys. You want her on your channel.
Yes, honey.
Yes.
It's the mod for me.
Yes, you want her on your channel.
Yes.
Yes.
And make sure you guys check her out. Coco, if you want to drop your link as well,
yes,
you can, to make sure that they grab you.
Y'all are looking sharp. Thank you, Uncle P.
To be honest, I'm extremely hot because we have the lights and then there's no
to
air right now, and then we got an all black child.
Hold on, I'm about to turn.
I'm extremely hot. And then you got to have personality when they say action. Okay, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, I tell you. Hopefully he turned on the air, so hopefully y'all can still hear us. Cause hey, we see you in the back. We're gonna bring you up in 1 minute. We try to get some air on. It's hot. And Wanza keeps putting us in black. I don't know why.
Can y'all still hear us?
I told him I wanted to wear purple, but he said we already wore purple. So I don't know.
Can y'all still hear us?
Both outfits are looking nice. We're matching.
House of X, I need to come to NYC just for dinner because Wanston have food looks good. Oh, yes, come on for dinner. Yes, I'll give you a whole 3-course meal, honey.
Oh, not you like the cook.
Yes.
You cooking in the summer?
Well, I might not cook in the summer, child.
Honey, we need to go to a barbecue. Is anybody having a barbecue?
I might not cook in the summer.
I need a barbecue and a pool for me. Okay?
Yes. Did someone drop the email for Miss Janice? Someone drop the email for Miss Janice so that she can put her information to the email.
Okay.
Yes, it's hot today. I'm glad it's raining in Rochester. Thank you so much, Coco, for putting that. Yes, Miss Janice, there's our email.
Coco need to get paid for modding because she is a great mod.
Yes, she is.
Like, she really be modding on everybody's channel. Coco, I hope people appreciate you all around the world because you really put modding to work, honey, okay?
Yes.
She's like, listen, let me teach y'all how to mod, honey.
Thank you, Elia. Okay, our guest is our
Wait
guest.
a minute, she got to give us a thumbs up so we know she ready.
Is our guest ready?
Is you ready or not?
Okay. All right, guys.
Wait, can y'all hear us with the air on?
Can y'all hear us? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear us, honey.
I'm about to be melting chocolate in a minute, child.
Yes, can y'all hear us? I think they can hear us. Do not have a pool, but okay, yeah, they can hear us, Sean.
Not you don't have a pool, baby. We need pool.
Okay, yeah, Elias said they can hear us. Janice said they can hear us. All right, guys, bring it to the stage. She's no stranger to the YouTube community. She is a mom. She's also a medical assistant, and she's also a nurse, guys. She also is a content creator right here on YouTube where she does makeup reviews and many more. Bring it to the stage, none other, right here on the exclusive show, Makeup Mom and Son.
Hey everyone.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing okay. I've had some terrible luck today. We had a flood in our house.
Oh, wow. No, not a flood.
Yeah, so they just left. So that's how come my hair looks a mess. I was like, oh, I got to do something with it.
I hope everything is all right.
Yeah, they had to shut off the water in my sister's sink. The faucet had broken. She changed her cabinet and she didn't put the pipes together. So I turned on the water because I didn't know she didn't get it fixed, and water everywhere. and
Oh,
we
wow.
shut off the faucet, so we had to call the plumbers to come shut off that water. But
Did
there
you
was
tape
water
any of
everywhere.
this? Because this sounds like a great video.
Yes, it
Yes,
does.
I know.
Wow,
I should have
think-
videotaped it. Me
Yeah,
screaming and crying, and I'm like having a panic attack, saying, "I can't shut off the water! I can't shut off the water! No!"
That would have made it for a great video.
Yeah.
You would have got views, girl.
Yes,
I know.
yes. I see you have on the shirt. Oh my gosh.
Yes, I have my shirt on, representing.
Oh,
thank you.
Yes. Well, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Well, if you guys have your questions, make sure you drop them in the chat. Please put your X before your question. All right. So I think Leo has the first question.
Okay, well, the first question is very simple. We give everybody normally this first question because we all know each other from YouTube. So we're going to start with YouTube. So what made you start your YouTube channel?
I started my YouTube channel after I had gotten divorced, and I started watching unboxings and makeup, and I never played with makeup before. I'm 51 now. I started at 48, and I just thought, hey, I love doing these boxes, and I was so happy when I first got my first Morphe palette, and I went to work, and I was like, yeah, and everybody was like, yeah, So I said, why don't I show it to people that might enjoy it? And that was people on YouTube. And I said, well, I make some friends. I don't go out very much because my son was still young. And I was like, okay, what a great place to celebrate getting something new, and people else would love it, and they'll be as excited as I was. So I was like, yay, that's why I started.
Wow.
Okay.
That's amazing. That's really amazing. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Yes. What have you learned during the time here being on YouTube?
I have learned a lot. I've learned some good things, and I've learned some bad things. I've made really, really great friends in some of the communities that I'm a part of. I've also know that it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's not as easy as a lot of people think it is to be on YouTube, because you have to put a lot into your channel. Even when you get monetized, you even have to put even more, because you got to get those views, you got to make that money. And so it's just a lot of work. But I've met a lot of different people from different genres. I have a lot of people that are off the grid people, fishing people. I've never fished. I'm a city girl, but in theory, I know how to ice fish. So it comes down to it. There's an, disaster happens, I'll be able to ice fish. But I've met a lot of nice people, a lot of people that have been very helpful. And I've also met people that haven't been helpful.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, it's some people get jealous, and some people just encourage you a lot. So
Yeah.
Now, can you explain the difference between fishing and ice fishing? Because you just said you couldn't fish, and then turned around and said you could ice fish. Now, in my vocabulary, ain't that the same thing, honey?
No. Well, ice fishing, you have to go onto the water. Now, I can't ice fish, but in theory, I know how to ice fish. You're going to go on the frozen lakes, and you're going to go ahead and fish through, but you have to test the water. You have to make sure the ice is deep enough, and you have this little gadget that you tell how thick it is, and you go out on the water in a little hut, and you fish that way versus regular fishing with the little fishing rod.
Wow. Okay.
Is it easy to do ice fishing?
I would imagine I've never done it myself, but it looks hard. I don't think I would do it. I'm staying on the shore. It's like, so unless the water is like this deep, I ain't going out in the middle of the water in that freezing water. Oh, hell no. That ain't me.
Yes.
Girl, I'm staying on the side over here. Let everybody else fall down in the water over there.
I feel you. Okay.
Wow.
She said, I've always been scared to go ice fishing. I didn't. When she said ice fishing, I'm going, what is that? But I think I know it's the one with the ice and the circle and I've seen it before.
Yeah, and they have a little hut, and everybody sits up.
Yeah.
And my thing is that they have like sometimes portable heaters and stuff. Why would you bring a heater onto the ice because you don't want the ice to melt and you fall down in it. I just don't get it. Like I said, I'll be on the shore.
Okay, so the second question is, how was your journey leading up to getting monetized?
It was fun. It was stressful. I've learned the difference between a sub to sub growth stream versus one that is not like that. But I didn't know until later on, when I met a specific channel. I don't want to mention everybody's name, so but you know who it is. And I just, the journey was so stressful, trying to get those numbers, trying to get your 1,000 friends. You're watching those numbers all the time. I mean, first thing in the morning I just put on my YouTube studio and I'm looking at my numbers and I'm like, okay, before I got coffee, before I went to the restroom, it didn't matter what it was. I stepped on the dog. I was getting onto this computer and I was going to look at my numbers to see if my hours went up, my friends still stayed. It was really, really stressful. And it was stressful not to go into all those growth streams and just say, excuse my language, screw it. Let me do sub to sub. But I knew in the end that will hurt you more. So
Yeah.
I think we all learned that at one point or another.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I had some really, really good friends. A lot of people helped me out with my watch hours. They watched my playlists. They got me my numbers. And at the end, I lucked out. I had a really good friend. She just kept on telling people about me, and a lot of people came over to my channel. And I had a few videos that hit. So people were coming in from those. So it was just like so stressful.
Okay.
And yes, also tell people, don't do join for join because that can hurt your analytics as well. A lot of people do that, and it's cute in the beginning because you're not really paying attention until way later on when people start to drop off, and it's like, oh, okay. So you when you have the join button, you want people that are going to join that enjoy your content.
Yes, because at the end you suffer at the end because when you get monetized, you need those views in order to get paid.
Okay.
So if you have just that number, everybody's trying to get to that 1,000 real fast because they want to get monetized. But it doesn't help you if you don't have no views, you don't get paid.
Yeah. So, what do you prefer? Do you rather the ad revenue, or do you rather like a membership or a super chat?
I have some members now. I have like about 8 now. It's like, woohoo, yeah, me. But I've gotten super chats, but I think I really want to get from ads because for me, that makes me feel good as a creator. Sorry, that people are watching my videos. So all the work that you put into your videos, that people are watching. I don't mind the gifts and I don't mind the memberships, but I think getting those views and that ad revenue makes me feel like, oh yeah, they're enjoying my stuff.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah. What are some of your highs and lows about YouTube?
Some of my highs and lows, I guess my biggest highs, I guess my biggest lows, let me start with my lows. I guess when I first started YouTube, I really didn't know a lot by the sub to sub. So everybody kept on saying, oh, you got to get your 1,000, you got to get your 1,000. So I did have a lot of sub to subs because I didn't know the difference. So I started meeting other people and they were saying, no, that's not what you need to do. You really need to do organic growth, or you need to really do good connections with people that are going to watch your channel. So I guess my low would be that after I got monetized, I realized how many sub to subs that I did have because my views weren't high. So now my views I'm increasing them. So they started at 30s, now they're 40s, they're going to the 50s, they're going more. And my goal is to get them a little, every month to get them a little bit higher for each video. And so I guess that was my low. After I got monetized, which was my high, which was like, yeah, I got monetized. And then afterwards, it's like, hey, I ain't going to get paid for 6 months because my views are so low. So I guess that's my low. Going all to those sub to subs, not realizing that's what they were.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think a lot of us did that in the beginning because we didn't know.
Yeah, we just wanted to get monetized.
Yeah, like we didn't know what networking was or the proper way to do it. So everyone's going, oh, well, if you grab me, I'll grab you. You know?
Yeah.
Then you have a whole bunch of people and they don't watch. And it's like, oh, okay. Now I got to go find an audience who enjoys the content. So yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. That's what I've been finding, because right after I got monetized, I was so excited about it. And then I was really looking at my numbers, because right beforehand, you work so hard as you get close to your numbers. Your friends are watching your playlists and stuff, so your numbers look like they're high. Yeah. But then afterwards, when people are not watching your playlist and helping you with your hours, then you realize, man, how many people are really watching my channel?
Yeah.
Yeah. So would you say, you know, as for new creators or those that who are here at the show today, would you say focus on your watch time, the subscribers will come?
Yes. I say focus on your watch time. I think once you get your views and your numbers go up, you're going to be much better off when you get monetized, because you're going to be making that money because you have those views. Yeah. You know, you're naturally getting them. It takes longer, but I think that's the better way.
Yeah.
Okay.
That, and you can also pay attention to what videos are higher. That kind of tells you what people like and what direction your channel should go in.
Yeah, I'm always working on to get my views up now. If I see I have a video that I think should do better, I will go and I'll look in and see about changing the channel, maybe adding different hashtags, even after it gets out, to see if it brings a little bit more views in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next question is, for those that don't know, she does What's This Channel About? Which is like her interview series. So the question is, what was your inspiration behind that?
My inspiration behind that was, there was 2 factors. I watched you guys do a lot of interviews, and I've had 1 or 2 other people that I've seen before too. And I always hear that when you're in people's chats, you're supposed to have a chat etiquette, in a sense that, you know, you go in somebody's chat, you shouldn't be sitting there saying, hey, I'm going to have a premiere tonight. Ooh, I'm doing a live. Ooh, I got this video coming out. And so I always thought there should be a nice way to introduce other people and their channel, and to learn a little bit more about them. That makes, when you know about the person, it makes them a little bit more interesting, that you want to go see their channel, and you know, because you know their personality. And I thought, hey, what a great way to introduce people to other audiences, and by doing the live stream interviews.
Yes, absolutely.
I know that's right.
We have a question from the audience from Shai Sarai. She says, do you have a YouTube person? I think that's supposed to be personality, your personality the same off camera.
You know, I'm more shyer in person. I'm the non-talker. So unless I know what I'm talking about at work, I know what I'm talking about. But if I go to a party, if I go somewhere, I'm that shy person standing in the corner. I kind of like wait to see what everybody else is doing. I'm like, ooh, 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 I'll sit there and dance in my chair. I think I'm more energetic on here than I am in real life, unless it's something that I know about. So if I know about it at work, I talk about it. But if I'm in a new situation around new people, I'm very quiet.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You seem like you have a great personality.
Yeah, yes, you do.
But it's when I'm in a crowd and I don't know a lot of people, I don't know how they'll react to me, or my sense of humor, or am I going to be too loud for them? Am I going to be too vulgar for them? You know?
Yeah.
So I just kind of like sit back and just watch.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got to observe the scenery.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Was there ever a point, a time that you felt like you wanted to give up on YouTube?
Yes. I've had a few times that I just said, okay, this is just too much. I'm not going nowhere. Um, Nothing is happening. I'm just kind of like stuck, either between my numbers or my views. After I got monetized was my last one, and I kind of like had to take a little bit of break. I took a break off of YouTube itself, watching everybody, being on YouTube. I just had to refocus again because I was at that point noticing that, okay, my views, the amount when I'm going to get paid. And I'm like, oh my gosh, 3 months. It's like, you know, and I kind of like just said, I'm not going to give up, but I got to just take a break, refocus, and remember why I started my channel, why
Uh-huh.
I have it, and why I put all the work into it is because of my friends that I have and everything along that line. I think I also, about 2 times prior to that, before I got monetized, I was just, okay, there's so much work. And it's the same thing again. My numbers weren't going up. I was just stuck. And I was just like, okay, this is it. I can't do this no more. And then I took, again, another break. And I just like shut off everything on YouTube and I refocused again. And then I came back with a vengeance.
Yes, for vengeance.
Yeah.
All right.
I think taking a break from YouTube sometimes works for everybody because you need that mental break.
Yes, you do.
YouTube it has a way of sucking you in.
Oh,
Yeah.
it definitely does. And also, you have all your friends and people that you try to go visit and see all the time. And when you don't visit them enough, then they don't want to watch you. And I mean, it was just so much pressure trying to raise my son by myself, working full time, putting in the videos and then trying to watch how many, people and all their videos. It's just like, gets stressful after a while because you feel like you're pressured. You have to watch everybody's channel. And it's like, you can't watch everybody's channel. There's not enough time in the world.
Mm-hmm. Cooking with Miss Brown says she loved you.
Yes.
Yes, I love Miss Brown. When I had my last birthday, I wasn't going to do anything. And she went ahead and she sent me a message and she sang happy birthday to me. And I was just like, oh my gosh, that's so sweet. And I had to go on and do a video. I did
Wow.
after that. And that was because of her. I was like, oh, that's so sweet.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
If you want to show this.
Y'all passed my question.
Oh, he might have not seen your question. Did you put an X?
Did you put an X?
If there's no X, there's no question on it.
Okay.
Makeup Mom, if you could have your dream job, what would it be?
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of hard. I mean, I love being a medical assistant. I love being in the medical field. I'm a giver. So I love working with patients. And I know sometimes they can get irritating, but I love working with people. So, but my dream job, what would I want to do? I really, would love to go and I don't know what my dream job would be. That's like, there's so many dream jobs that you could have. I don't think I want to be a owner of a big business. That's just too much work. I don't think I want to be a doctor because that's too much responsibilities. I think I would love to learn how to do more makeup, and I would love to go to cosmetic school and do that professionally.
Okay. I know that's right. You better come through makeup.
Okay, yeah. We have a question from
Coco TCV.
Yes, she said, do your views and comments come from mostly content creators, or do you find that your audience is recommended by
the analytics,
the algorithm?
That's a very good question, Coco.
I haven't looked into, I'm still learning the algorithm and all the things that we're looking at right now. But I do find that I do have some organic comments that come in, and then other times I have a lot of content creators, and that's one of the ways that I keep up with everybody, that when they comment onto my video, I go back, I go to their latest video and I comment on their video. And I have a few of us that are constantly doing that. So there's a lot of the same people in my comments, but I have some videos that I have it's the evergreen content. So I have a video that I put out months ago and it's almost at 5,000. And so I get comments on those, which are organic comments coming in. So it depends on the video.
Okay.
We have another question from Coco TTV.
You better come through with the questions, Miss Coco.
She said, have you gotten to the level that you receive free makeup yet?
I have received some free products. Lilo Beauty had given me a beauty bag to go ahead and do as a giveaway. I have iMethod, which I'm doing the video on this one too. They just sent me this to do a review on. I'm also part of Yes Style, so I'm part of them where they'll give me a few products and I could go ahead and do a review on that. I also have a couple of things like influencer and stuff, but the big companies, I put my name out there and I've done emails to them and say, hey, I'm a content creator, blah, blah, blah. And I haven't gotten anything yet. I've gotten some crazy ones, which really don't matter. But I've gotten a few emails that they weren't things that I was interested in, so I've had to pass them up.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that.
Have you thought about doing like other collabs with other content creators or creators in your field that does makeup?
I have. I've done a couple of collabs with a few of the girls. We did a Halloween collaboration. I've done a couple of eye makeup collabs with people. I want to do a little bit more on that and do collaborations with eye looks and things along that line, and holiday looks. I know for Halloween I'm going to do 25 days of Halloween.
Oh wow! You better go ahead.
Yeah, plus I'm doing 25 days of Vlogmas. So I'm going to be really, really busy. So for those ones, I'm probably going to try to get collabs with other people and, do just like a weekly thing. And we all take like I did last time. We took we did clowns, we did funny, we did scary, and we all came up with a different look.
Okay.
That sounds interesting.
Yes.
We have a question
from Jaden. He said, what are spam comments for your videos?
Spam comments for my video. I don't know if I really get true spam comments. I do know I had a short that hit. I got over 37,000 views on my short, and I did taco meat. It was just taco meat cooking in a pan. It was the funniest thing, but I had people kind of like say, oh, that looks like dog meat. That doesn't look like this. And I still hearted them. I was like, thank you for the view. Thank you for the view. Thank you. Heart. But I really haven't gotten actual spam comments. I've gotten spam mail, a lot of that, but comments.
Okay. So you mentioned that you work as a medical assistant. How was it during the high time of the COVID?
For us, we are a non-invasive cardiology, so we do the echocardiograms, ultrasounds of the heart, nuclear stress test monitors. We do the walking EKGs. And when COVID hit, we went ahead from a team of 9 down to just 2 of us. And it was me and one of the other girls, so we ran the whole office. We still had to do the monitors, the EKGs. We still had to do the echoes. We still had to keep everything up and running while everybody else got sent over to the hospital to find positions around the hospital. Because, so we were down with our staff. We didn't have to do as many echoes and procedures, but we still had to keep them up because we have a lot of cancer patients. We have pregnant women. We also have a lot of our transplant patients. So we had to keep the echoes going and some of the testings continuing. So, but it was kind of lonely because there was only 2 of us.
Wow. Wow.
That must be a lot of work. Just two of you guys.
Yes.
Yeah. They pretty much, and we had to get everybody that had to have the echoes done. We had to get them reviewed to see if it was not necessary. All echoes are necessary, but during that time, was it one that had to be done? Was it mandatory to get done? Were they more at risk, and we had to go ahead and do them? The same thing with the monitors. It's a little as big as an ID, and it's just a little bit thicker, and it gets put on you, and it's attached to by wires and tape in different areas on your chest. So it's just a walking EKG. But when they came back after COVID, we had to wash them differently. We had to download them. We started to be careful with a little bit extra careful with everything. So, but it was kind of hard keeping up the department, being by ourselves and still doing the work that we had to do.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you guys have enough supplies coming in?
We did on our side. We were limited in certain things, like certain masks and stuff, and we had to use them wisely. But otherwise than that, we still had a lot of our supplies come in because we had extras. So
Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay. All right. So for those that do not know, you are a single mom. What is some advice that you can give to other single moms that is here today? And what caused you being a single mom?
Well, I was married for 10 years. I met my husband, my ex-husband, online. So I met him on a place called Shadi.com, which means marriage. And it just kept on popping up. We were going to be doing Women of the World at my job. And so kept on looking for stories, and this website kept on picking up. So I joined not knowing what it meant. And so we started talking in January. I went down March, and then he proposed in August, and that was it. But he lived in Cayman Islands. So I moved to the Cayman Islands. So I was there for about 6 years.
Okay.
So when we got back here, it was a big change for him. Once we got his green card and he was able to come here, we got my son, which my son is my 9th pregnancy. He's the only one that survived. And so he was our little, our miracle. So when we had him, I guess he didn't realize that you can't go out very much. When you have a kid, things are different. He is from India, so he's very the women does everything kind of attitude. And finally we got to the point that it wasn't going to work. So he decided to leave, and he lives on the islands now, so he's not even here. And because I'm older, I'm 51, my parents are older, so it's kind of hard that I have to do everything on my own. I don't have my parents. As if I was younger. If I was younger, it would have been so much, more help for my parents. But my son is a good boy, so I'm really, really proud of him. But it took a lot from getting divorced, and he did a lot of the stuff, like the finances and stuff. And then when I had to take over, it was a transition period that is like, whoa, what the heck was he doing? And so now I look and my life is so much easier. I was taking care of 2 kids before. So now I only have the 1, and I could do anything I want to. So this girl is not getting married again. Did it. That is it. I'm not doing it again. It's like, yeah, but it took a lot of learning to do things more on my own, to find a balance with trying to do what I want to do plus what my son needs to do. And getting everything else done. It's like everybody's like, oh, you need to go out more. It's like, listen, I got 2 days off. One day I have to clean the whole house, do all that other stuff, and the other day I play with him. So it's just like not a lot of time. One day I went on vacation where I just stay in a hotel room, look at the wall, and that's all I'm gonna do for one whole day. I don't know who I am. So, but it is rough, but you do it. You got to do it. So.
You are a strong, independent woman. You better go ahead, girl.
Yeah.
We have a question.
Before we get to the question, though, I'm assuming you must have been overwhelmed when the change came with you paying the bills from him paying the bills.
Yep. Yeah, no, it took, I realized that some of the things that I thought it was happening, and that's how come I say, stay with your own finances, have 2 bank accounts. Sorry, I know love is love, marriage is marriage, but have both your individual accounts and have something together, because I didn't realize some of the things that he was doing. And then afterwards, trying to figure out what needed to pay. I had gotten in trouble with the HOA because I didn't know what I was doing in there, trying to get on the thing. They trying to take me to court. I paid them all off, but it cost me a lot of money. But also he would say, oh, we're taking the income tax and we're going to pay off these bills. And then the next thing I know, I'm getting things from, American Express saying that, ooh, hasn't been paid this whole time. So
wow.
I think if I ever get in another relationship that's that serious, you have yours, I have mine, we have ours, because it took a good year to 2 years for me to get everything sorted and get to the point that, okay, now I know where everything's going, and, things are paid off, and, just moving ahead.
I know that's right.
Wow.
How did you guys meet if he's on an island? Well, you said you
met
moved
online. Yeah, so we met online. So we were doing online with the webcam and stuff like that, and we just had really good conversations. One of the reasons why I think is that because we were so far away, so there wasn't that sexual tension, worrying about that. It was that we had to communicate, and which I thought we were communicating. But when I went there, it was just, I had fun, and he proposed, and then I moved down there, and I was like, oh, at the time I was 33. I was like, I'm not a young girl anymore. Go. And if it doesn't work out, well, then I could come back home.
Okay, tell them, honey. We ain't young, honey.
Yeah.
Is you marrying us or
not?
Yeah.
We have a question from the audience from Slim. We have how was it living on the island?
Cayman Island is it's beautiful there. I would say that living on Cayman was also very stressful. You have to be on a work permit there. So you have to have a work permit in order to work on the island. And there's only certain jobs that they give to expats. That's what people who don't live there get. But Cayman is a very hard place to live on. I don't want to say bad things about the Caymanians, but put it this way. You get your work permit, you're supposed to do A and B, and they are going to tell you you got to do A to Z, because you know why? They hold that work permit over your head. A lot of people on the islands were from other countries that were not as easy as what we have here in the States. So got a lot of people from Jamaica, you got from India. There were a lot of people on the island that their income, and this is where they were going to make any money, and they sent back to their family. So they might have doing 5,000 things that they weren't supposed to, because they held their green card and they said, you want to be on this island, you got to do this, you got to do that. As far as the expats that were there, the other people that live there, that work there, like myself, made so many great friends there. I mean, it was the best time. I could go to almost anywhere in the world and have a friend that I could go visit, because we became a very tight community, because a lot of people are so far away from their home. But after a while, living on an island that's, you could go around in 45 minutes. You'd kind of like do everything and anything that you can do. So we hardly ever went to the beach. We went on the water, and we went to go to a place called Rum Point, where we would just bring liquor on the boat, food, and we just sit there in the water, get drunk, go back home, and that was the end of your day. So, I mean, it was a nice break from, reality here, because the island life is so much different. It's much more laid back. You never wore makeup. You go out with your hair sticking up, one flip-flop, one shoe, and nobody's going to pay attention to you.
Wow.
So how many jobs did you have on the island?
When I first joined on the island, I started with a big jewelry company that was there. So I sold high-end jewelry, Rolex,
That's what's up.
Chapard. I just sold jewelry. And then I wind up getting a job with the only private house. So there's one private hospital, and then there's one public hospital that's, everybody goes to. So I wind up getting a job at the private hospital, and then I wind up running part of the private hospital. And so, yeah. So I wind up switching back over to medical, but I kind of like stopped that management part because it was quite hard, because you have younger Canadians, they have people in immigration, uh,
Yeah.
and their aunt and their uncle. And I've had a couple of people that have gotten kicked off the island because somebody knew somebody who knew somebody in immigration. So it's kind of hard being there if you really have to be. If you're just going there to enjoy it, you want to do something different, you want the island life, perfect place to be, because it's beautiful there. You meet some really good friends, but a lot of it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
I'm glad I did it, but I won't go back again.
Okay. So did you have to have the qualifications to do these jobs, or did it matter?
Yes. So because I did medical assistant, I was still in the medical field. Um, you get a little when you work for a hospital versus working for a private doctor. A doctor takes the responsibility of anything that you do. So I could do IVs with working for a doctor. I could remove sutures. I could do packings. I could do everything else that I can't do in the hospital, because versus hospital you have to have your LVN, your RN, you have to have higher. So I've done everything that they can, just didn't have the license.
Yeah.
But there, I also have a secretarial degree. So I have 2 degrees. So I have my medical assistant, which I'm nationally certified, so I could go anywhere in the world, and I have my executive secretarial degree.
You better
Plus,
go ahead, girl.
yeah, and plus I got my phlebotomy license, so I could take blood. So I could take blood from the back of your arm, your foot. So, so when I was there, they an American management company came in, and they needed somebody to help run it, and so they told me, hey, let's boost you up here, and so that's what happened. So I started at
Okay.
one position and went to another.
How did you get the job working for the jewelry store?
My ex-husband worked for them. And
Oh, okay.
so that's how I got onto the island. In order to get on the island, you had to have a job.
Okay.
So you could go visit as a tourist, but to live there, you either have to be a resident or a Canadian, or a status holder. So you could get your status after a certain amount of years being on there, but you have to have property there. You have to do so much volunteering. There's a whole big process to have status on the island. So that's the only way kind of like to go there. And so I had to find a job somewhere, and that was the easiest to do.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Couldn't have you did you keep any of the jewelry?
Yes, I had kept a lot of the jewelry. I have my tag watch. I have a bunch of Marco Biggio jewelry, which is about, one of the pair of earrings is about $1,500.
Okay.
So some of the other jewelry has disappeared over the years, but yeah, we were there at the right time, right place. We could go out and spend $300 at one night, just going to bars, going out to eat, treating friends, and the next day you were able to make that in commission.
Okay.
Wow.
It's you about your commission.
Mission
Oh
on
no.
So you said that your son is your ninth child.
Mm.
Why, and only child? Why?
I had 8 pregnancies prior. I had multiple losses. So they know I do have an unclassified clotting disorder. And they also, at the end, diagnosed me having antiphospholipid syndrome. So what it is that my body is fighting off the pregnancies, thinking that it is a enemy kind of like in my body. So I had to take progesterone. I had to do clotting, heparin injections and stuff along the line. I also, at the age of 19, they thought I had carcinoma in situ. So they thought I had cancer in my cervix. So they removed part of my cervix. So I had to have sutures put in to keep the pregnancies in. So, and you have to do that at a certain point. So my last son, prior to my son right now, we called him MB. I had him at 22 weeks. The other ones were at 16 weeks, at 12, at 8, at 6, at 9. So I just wound up kept on having losses. So
How did you handle all of that?
It sounds bad at the first time. And I tell everybody, it doesn't matter if you're only 4 weeks pregnant, it's a loss, so it's just as much as a loss as somebody who's 12 weeks. You just keep on going. I mean, the one thing I had panic attacks right after I lost my son at 22 weeks. And I was just sitting there because it was just like, this was the most dreadful thing at that point. And everybody was still going to work and they were doing stuff and the world was going on and I was stuck in that thing. And I just had that huge panic attack. And, after that, it kind of like said, I got to get off my butt and go back to work. And I have to continue because life is still going on, and that's, you have hope and you hope that, okay, next time it's going to be a good one and you're going to make it. And, and just got to keep on going, nothing stops for you.
Did you ever seek counseling or wanted to talk to anybody about it?
I had, at the time, my ex-husband and me were, during that time, he really was a good help. Like, even right afterwards, I couldn't remember. I was in the hospital for some time and my water, I had an infection. And that's why I lost my son, MB. So we had just came back from a cruise and we did a YouTube, Bono. We were watching his concert and stuff like that. And when we got back, I was just having lots of pains. We thought it was indigestion. And it was that I was having labor pains. So they tried to stop it. I was still in the hospital. It wouldn't stop. And then we got to the point that there was very little water left. And after about a week in the hospital, I went to the restroom. I thought I had to go to the bathroom and he started coming out.
What?
And they had to put me back onto the bed and he moved for 1 minute and that was it. So, but I'm allergic to penicillin and erythromycin. And because I had this very, very high infection, they couldn't get it under control. And they said we could fly you over to the mainland, to the US, but they don't know if that would have made any difference. I think if I was there, they would have probably put him more in a NICU, maybe there would have been a chance, but I was shy underneath 22 weeks. And so the chances of viability is very low. So.
Oh my God.
So unfortunately, the way that came in is we found a really, really nice person. I couldn't get him cremated there. Unless you're local. So you can't bury there, you can't cremate there. We had a really, really good friends that knew somebody, and I know this sounds crazy to you guys, but they cremated animals, and they were able to go ahead and cremate my son for me. So I still have his ashes with me. So, but for a very, very long time afterwards, sorry. I carried his ashes with me everywhere. I even have a little thing that every holiday I brought him a little gift. So it's still hard, but I have my son. So I'm very, very happy for him. So I said one day I'm going to tell my story. I'm going to do a video on it for other women who have had losses, what to kind of like look for. It's, you never forget, but you keep on going on. So.
Wow,
Wow.
sis, I'm so proud of you. Stay strong. I know that's right.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that.
Yes,
Welcome
thank you
in,
so much
Steve.
for
Welcome
sharing.
in. Welcome in.
Hey.
So Michael is your son. That is your miracle baby.
Caden, that's my,
Caden.
yeah, he is my little miracle baby. He is such a good boy. I don't say that because he's my son, but he is a really, really good boy. So he knows what he needs to do, and he takes care of mommy. Today when I was freaking out because of the water, he was like trying to give me a hug. He's like, "Mommy, it's gonna be okay," and I'm sitting there to panic. I'm like, "The water's not stopping," and he's just like, "Okay, Mom, I love you." I was like, "Okay." So, but he keeps me going. So everybody jokes. My parents joke that he's keeping them young.
I know that's right.
Mm.
Uniquely Lavish says, "My heart goes out to you. I have been through the same thing. Thank you for your strength. Please do the video."
Yes, no, I wanted to go ahead and do the video because I think it would help other people out. It's, and I tell everybody I had a friend at work and she was only about 4 weeks. She just found she was pregnant and she had the loss. And I told her, your loss, no matter what age it is, when you find out you're pregnant, you get all these dreams. You think about the future. You think, oh, this is how it's going to be. This is how it's going to be. And it doesn't matter if you only found out you're pregnant by one day and you have a loss versus, a little bit further on down the line. You still have those dreams of what the future is going to be like. So a loss hits everybody. And so when she lost her baby, I was just like, I said, take your time, do your grieving, do whatever you got to go ahead and do, and then talk. Don't let anybody say, oh, well, you just found out you're pregnant. Get over it. And it's like, no, a loss is a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna switch subjects a little bit. You talked about makeup earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the questions were, do you do other people's makeup?
I've only done a few people just for, at work for, quick things, but I haven't done anybody's makeup. I think I'm scared to do somebody's makeup because I don't know. I don't want to mess it up.
Oh,
It's like I'm still learning myself. So
yeah.
it's just like I'm learning new techniques as I'm going. I try to get out of one look, try to be more colorful. So I learn things as I keep on going.
I know that's right.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite brand of makeup that you like to use?
Oh, if we're talking about palettes, as you can see, I mostly all of Jeffree Star's palettes. So I love his formula, and I also have a lot of Huda. That formula is very, very good too. Also ABH, Norvina. These palettes are really, really good. There's a lot in them, and they blend really good. They stay on for a very long time, and the colors are so pretty. So, as of I'm still playing foundation. I think we all take forever. But one of the ones that I do like is the Juvia's Place. Their sticks, because as you see, I've used a lot of this.
Yeah.
So those ones are really good. And also Wander Beauty.
Okay.
One of the best. But as of lipsticks and stuff like that, I'm still playing. I don't wear a lot of lipsticks. When you ever see me, I wear very neutral colors. But my eyes can be very bright.
Yeah.
So you're more of an eyeshadow girl.
Yes, I am. Where it's like I'll wear eyeshadow. Give me this. I just like I can't wait until Halloween so I can start playing with more makeup and doing looks.
Do you have a favorite color that you like to wear on your eyes?
I tend to go between the pinks and oranges. I tend to find, and and also browns, neutrals look really good. but I'll
Mhm.
do a neutral look, and then in a corner I'll pop like a green or a blue, just to add that little color if you're doing more of your browns, your beiges, so you can still have a little pop of color on your face.
Oh
So
yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Okay. So, what are some tips you can give someone to do an eagle eye, like to help them guide them to do an eagle eye?
um so you could either use they have some, which I don't have with me. They have some s- they're not like stickers, but they're little pads that you go ahead and put underneath your eyes so you can get more sharp look on there. Um, you could go ahead and use that and then use that as your guideline. I don't really do a lot of the cat eye.
Okay.
I have very little cat eyes that I do. I just feel that at 51, I'm a little too old to be doing that big wing, you know,
Mm.
eye look. And also I got the hooded eyes. So when you have hooded eyes, meaning that I have a little droop more on one side than the other, it's kind of hard to do like those little cat eyes and stuff like that on your eyes. But there are some products on there that you could use that have the end little stamps and stuff that you can
Yeah.
go ahead and make the look for yourself. But I'm not the, I'm a simple eye look. It's like I'm
Mhm.
learning how to do that, more of the cut crease and stuff like that. I'm learning how to do that a little bit more better than I did before. And I'm trying to do more halo eyes, but halo eyes you got to be a little careful with because you have your main colors over on both sides and then you have only a small amount here. And I learned how you could take two different shimmers
Hmm.
and you blend it up a little bit more and it brings more pow to your eyes, but it separates the colors a little bit more. So,
Yeah.
because it could get very dark.
Yeah. We have
We
a
have a question
question from
from
Uniquely Lavish.
representing the House of Lavish,
Yeah.
and
She said, "What is your favorite YouTube video or live stream that you have created so far?"
Oh gosh. Um, I think I had a lot of fun doing. I do a wacky weird Wednesday where I try weird, different stuff, and I had a pair of lashes, and they were eyelashes on a sticker. So it gave you like a winged look, but it was a sticker with the lashes on top of it. Um, I had a lot of fun doing that. They didn't work very good, but I liked my thumbnail because I stuck them all over my face, and it was kind of like fun to try. And once I put them on and they stuck up, and I looked up, I just started laughing because I was like, "Oh, these things are ridiculous." It's like, yeah, no, I think that was my funnest video. My funnest live streams. I have so many of them. Um, I love doing my interviews. I've had fun. I've had you guys on, so I had fun with ours. Um, I've had a lot of different people on, and I just love all of them. I can't say one is better than the other.
okay, that was actually one of my questions before we read the one on the screen. One of my questions was, do you have a favorite interview you've done so far?
Yeah, no, you know what? I've had fun. I've had so much fun in all of them. Everything, I don't go by script. I just get on, I talk, I start with one topic, I go to another topic, then I go back to the first topic again. And it just depends on what everybody's doing or how they're reacting, or if they say something else, then it brings up another
Yeah.
question, stuff like that. So I just I just have fun with all of them. It's like I can't wait to start doing them again. I've taken a break. Now I got to go start again.
Yeah, I thought your interviews were amazing. We had so much fun being on
Fun,
your
yeah.
show.
But I could talk. I could talk. And my live streams
Woo!
tend to be
Talk
very long.
about
Yeah,
it.
my live streams turn out to be very, very long. I am the joke, and a lot of people that come to my, if they go over 3 hours, they're like, "Oh, I did a Michelle." They do 4 hours, they're like, "Oh, I did a Michelle." It's just like, come on, because I keep on going on.
It's fine. Some people talk long. That makes for a good interview, honey. Good live stream, a good everything, child.
Oh, I've gone over 8 hours on a live stream.
Oh wow. Y'all don't wait a minute, time out. Y'all don't get tired of sitting in one chair for 8 hours, girl?
Nope. Talk for 8 hours. I'm going to be doing hopefully soon a 24-hour live stream. It's going to be me and about 2 other content creators. So we're going to go from each one, but we're going to go 24 hours. So the only break that you could get, you could go to the restroom, but if you're gone more than 5 minutes, everybody's going to be screaming your name. So you keep your coffee cup over here. You keep your Keurig machine or your coffee machine going. You have to have everything here because you've gone more than 5 minutes. That's it.
Oh, wow.
24 hours.
Okay.
Wow.
When you guys have a question, remember to put an X.
Yes.
It's hard to see up here because, you know, there's a lot of comments coming in.
We have a question from Healthy G Mom. Leading is a poison for our skin. No, lead is a poison for our skin.
Our skin is the largest
organ.
How to protect is with safe
makeup.
So you could look for a lot of companies are vegan, cruelty-free, sulfate-free. They have more organic properties in them, even with foundation and your skincare. So you would have to look more for a organic company where you know that it's a little bit better. Now, there are other things that you could do that some people use regular coconut on their skin to moisturize it. They put it in their hair. There's some natural things that you could go ahead and do. Sorry. You can make a face mask out of oatmeal and stuff like that and put that on your face. You could put egg in your hair and it helps with your hair with the shininess and stuff like that. So there are a lot of things that you could do that are natural. But as far as makeup, you really need to look for them to see if they have that is vegan and cruelty free. So like over here, it will say vegan and it's cruelty free. And so that's kind of like how you check to see what the product is. So now if you get things from that's how come you got to be careful buying things on Amazon and some Chinese brands. They you can't, when I do a giveaway, you can't ship anything to places like China because all their products have to be tested on animals. So that's how come you got to be careful with some of the Korean brands, the Chinese brands that you get from, because they do tests on animals. So
is we testing on the animals or no?
I think her question was companies that put lead in their makeup. Alicia Keys, do not wear makeup because of that. What's your knowledge of the best
safe makeup
line?
Oh, I have gotten some vegan cruelty-free products, but none are coming off the top of my head. I do know that Jeffree Star is cruelty-free, but I think I would know more like Hanley. Let's see what else. Not Glam Glow, but there's more, I would say, for makeup wise. It that's hard to say. More of your skincare, are you going to find that's going to be much more cruelty-free, vegan, and it's going to be a little bit better for you. Makeup, I think no matter what you wear, you're going to have some type of byproduct in it.
Yeah. We have another question from Love to Travel with the Waves.
She said, should older women wear less makeup?
No, I don't think you should wear less makeup. I think you have to find the makeup that works good for you. Now, I tend to find that I have mature, drier skin. I can't wear matte foundations matte foundations, I think, are going to be, they're full of coverage, but I think they're more for younger women. I tend to find that I have to use more of a natural finish on my face. I don't want to go ahead and use very, very bright highlighters because I think it accents out your pores and stuff like that. I don't have a lot of problems with under eye circles or discoloration, so I don't really use concealer.
Okay.
Yeah, but they do have some concealers that you can use. It's just a matter of a try. You have trial. You got to keep on trying. That's how come something like Ipsy subscription box and stuff is kind of good because it's really expensive and you get to try different products, but sample ones before you go ahead and spend that money on the big boys because some of them are expensive. I mean, just imagine having to buy your foundation a full size. Some are $50, some are $40, some are $60, and then you get home and it doesn't work for you. It shows every little wrinkle, and you can't do nothing about it because you can't give it back. So you get a little sample, then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Well, they have the people who work at the stores that can do your face there to see if it works.
But it's different. Yeah, but it's different when you get home, when you go see out. So if you get your face done somewhere like Sephora and stuff, you should go outside in natural lighting to see what it really looks like. So because your foundation, your skin on your face will change. It might get a little darker from the sun. You never really test on your arm because that's the same thing. You're going to test your foundation going from here to here. So you're going to put it down over here. So you're going to test to see if it blends well, because this is going to be more your natural color than even on your face, because your face could change colors with the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a question from the audience.
From Shy Sarab. Have you ever used spray or airbrush foundation?
I haven't tried one. I'm looking into right now getting one because I would love to try to see how it works and how the finish is. It's kind of interesting. They have ones that you could get just in a bottle. And then there's some that you have to get. There's a little, it's like a spray, a brush, and you go ahead and you spray it on yourself. I think I want to try more of a bottle one and see how that works. And it looks nice, but how is it going to be on a mature skin? I don't know. It might be something that's good for a younger skin versus mine. I mean, I still got wrinkles, but I mean, they stay hidden. But when I got some bad makeup on, whew, I'm like, where did that one come from?
Oh wow!
Not wrinkles. You look fine, girl.
No. I bad makeup brings all the wrinkles out, and ones that I didn't even know I had, and I'll be like, whoa, man, I look really old now.
Oh,
not looking old, yeah.
Not looking old. All right.
So for those that may not know, what piqued your interest in makeup?
You know, had gotten divorced. Started watching a lot of unboxing channels, and I just was like, okay, let me try. And then I just started putting on makeup, and then it made me feel prettier. Even though I think I'm pretty without makeup, but it just gave me a different look. I was able to be artistic, and you know, I wear a uniform and I'm always in purple. You know, this was a way for me to jazz up, you know, stuff at work, you know, and I'm originally from New York, and when I was younger, you always got dressed up, go to corner store. You never went outside, you know, with, you know, in your PJs. Here in Texas, everybody's out in their PJs. So
not they walking around in their pajamas.
Oh yeah. Oh, you should see half the things, some of the things that people shouldn't be wearing outside. But yeah, here in Texas, yeah, you go out and, you know, do nothing. And then when I got divorced, it was like I was at a point of low, and then I started saying, oh, I'm going to start dating again. And then I just started doing the makeup and started watching the videos and just started playing around. And I was just like, oh, now I don't go out without makeup.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have a favorite makeup channel that you like to watch?
I do love Nikki tutorials. As far as unboxings, when I started doing unboxings, it was just Anne. She does a lot of unboxing videos. Um, but as of makeup, I've gone around to a couple of different, you know, YouTubers that I watch, because everybody does something different, you know. And there's like some channels that I watched and they were more doing things more for their skin type, which is more oily. I'm not oily. So then I would watch them every once in a while, but then I would go to more somebody that had more my skin type.
Okay, okay. We have a question from the audience. Why ain't nobody tell you put ice in your mouth, girl?
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, from
Do
Shy.
you use any anti products? Do you really work? I think that's what that says, child.
So yeah, I do. I don't use specifically anti-aging ones.
Aging,
I do realize that it's never too early to get into skincare. Skincare is so important. Your face, your skin is your foundation for your makeup. So it doesn't matter how much money you spend on your makeup. If your skin is not in good shape, your makeup, it doesn't matter how expensive, is not going to lay down right. So yes, I do have I have my face wash. I do my mask. I also use serums at night. Plus, I use about 2 serums at night. I use 2 serums in the daytime. I also use facial oils and moisturizers. So I put a lot on my face, even underneath my makeup. I would say when I first started out, my skin was much more drier. And again, I started late on skincare. So my skin is much more smoother than it was before. I'm getting not even oily, but I have more of a T-zone with oil now versus having total dry skin. So, but it's really, really important skincare. Skincare, skincare, skincare. Doesn't matter if you're 15 years old, you need to start with your skincare, your sunscreen. Really, really important.
Okay, okay. Yeah. What sunscreen do you like? Like, what's your favorite brand for that?
For the sunscreen?
Yes, honey.
I like Joop, Joop. It's a new one that I have, but it goes ahead and it kind of like disappears on your face. And I put that underneath my skin because I have a lot of hyperpigmentation. You can't see a lot of it, but I have hyperpigmentation here and over here and on both sides. And that's Malaysia. And so it's more of a hormonal thing. My sister has it, my other sister has it. And so I, from being in the sun forever, always sun goddess, and not wearing sunscreen. And now between the hormones and everything, suffering now. So, but I use the sunscreen underneath my makeup because it's important.
Okay. All right. So, what do you like more on your channel? Do you like the boxy charms, unboxings, the makeup, or your reviews?
I love getting a good mystery box. And a true mystery box, which you don't know what the heck you're going to get in there. So I love a great mystery box. Not knowing some of the boxy charms, the allures, like this is the allure box right here. You kind of get a guess of what's going to be in there, but when you have a true mystery box, you're never going to know what the heck is in there. And it's like, you're just going to be surprised. It's like, but I do love my reviews, and I've been doing a lot more weird food reviews, different food reviews. That's what I've been doing now. So it's like, I think I enjoy them both.
Okay. All right. If you were to collab with someone, who would that be and why?
If I could collab with anybody,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. I would love to collab with Nikki Tutorials. I think she is so talented. I think she she would sit there and help you out as you're doing your makeup, even if you're not doing it right. And she would take a mistake that you've done and make it into something beautiful.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I think she's just so talented. So she's been doing it for such a long time. So I would love to do one. I'm never not anywhere in her caliber, but I would love to do something with her.
Okay. Have you reached out? Have you sent her an email?
Oh no. I've sent that to a couple of people, but never got any replies. I even asked some of the bigger unboxing channels and stuff if I could interview them, but I haven't gotten anything. So
Okay.
but you just it doesn't hurt to put everything out there, because the worst thing that's gonna happen is they're gonna say no, and you're not better off than before you did your sent out the thing. No better. So it's just like, but you never know.
I know that's
All right.
And to Jaden, she answered your question. Yeah, we didn't put it on the screen.
Dee Dee said, "What about Jeffree Star?"
I think Jeffree Star, his makeup is amazing, but I think NikkieTutorial is a better makeup artist. It sounds kind of crazy. I think that when you look at some of Jeffree Star's stuff that he does, he has people putting on his makeup. It's not him. Versus NikkieTutorial does all her makeup. She does her looks. That she did one that is like somebody's, just a Halloween look and stuff. I mean, I think she's amazing. I think she has more talent in that way, or natural talent.
Okay. We have a question from the audience. It says, "Do you plan on coming out with your own skincare or makeup line?"
You better come through with the makeup line, girl.
I think that would be the ultimate dream, but it's a lot of work doing makeup. There's so many different things that entail about it. I mean, you have to have a lab, the formula. There is so much startup behind doing your own skincare and makeup line, and there's so many rules and regulations that it would be a wonderful dream, but I don't see it happening in anytime soon.
Okay.
Someone was asking,
is that Elena palette behind you?
Yes, that's an alien palette.
All right, for the alien palette. You better come through, alien. Oh, look at the colors.
Wow. Look at
I love the purple.
I think I'm only short 4 palettes from him. I was even lucky enough to get the Thirsty palette before they stopped. He stopped production on this one. I didn't get Beauty Killer, which I'm on the hunt for Beauty Killer. So, but this is a pretty palette too. But these are more neutrals.
Ooh, that yellow looks gorgeous.
Yes, it does.
But see, you could do the browns, and then you could pop that in your inner corner for just a spot of color in your eye. You could even do the blue or this green color just with those neutrals on the side.
Okay. I think you should do our makeup. I see the vision, honey.
Yes.
It's like, I think I have about 250 palettes right now.
Wait, 200 and what?
250.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Because I have all those there.
All these your palettes behind you?
Oh no, I have some on the side on a cabinet like this too, over there. And then I have ones hiding. There are ones all hiding behind these ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to take out some more, we are here for it, honey.
I said one day I'm going to go through all my palettes and show everybody all my palettes. So I'm hoping to get a new webcam where it could be zooming. So I'll have a remote that I could zoom as I'm doing my makeup. So I'm hoping to get that. So this way I could do more makeup looks.
So the palette you used today, do you have that with you?
That is the it's on the side. That is the Sour Patch Kids.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've never seen this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's
Hold
give
on.
a shout out to our newest ex-family member that came in. Thank you so much, Coaching.
Woohoo.
If we can get someone to drop her link. And thank you, YouTube, for pushing us out in the algorithm.
Algorithm, honey. Shout out to
Yes.
New York.
Yay.
Yes. We found thank you so much, YouTube. If we can get someone to drop
Yes,
her
I
link.
found you from the recommended videos. I was like, oh wait, they're from New York. We have to support.
Yes.
Okay.
If you live in New York, follow us on Instagram. We'll meet up.
And leave us the comment on the video so we can grab
Yes.
you back.
All
So
right.
wait, going back to the Sour Patch, because that looks very interesting.
Okay, let me go get the Sour Patch right now for you.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
So how's everybody doing? I hope you guys are enjoying this interview as we're
Yes.
enjoying giving it to you, because I'm having fun. We're learning about makeup, and makeup is something we all could use, honey. Okay.
Amen.
It don't matter, honey. Men wear makeup too, depending on what profession you're in. Okay.
Yes.
Woo-woo.
A
So
Sour
the Sour
Patch.
Patch. Mm-hmm.
That is so cool.
Wow. Wow.
I like the colors at the bottom, like they have a little bit of sparkle.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but they're not overly sparkly, so I don't know why.
I like that.
Oh wow. That is beautiful.
It is.
So like I have this color, and this color on, and then I have a little bit of black in the corners.
Okay.
So I know I'm a little disappointed. This is the first time I've played with it, but the shimmers are not really what I would like it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you wanted them to be a little brighter, a little more
Yeah, a
shimmery?
little more brighter.
Yeah, I mean, I really want to shimmer when I like using my and it sounds kind of crazy, highlighter palette, my Ophir highlighting palette in my inner corner because it's so much more. So like these are Jeffree Star ones.
Uh-huh.
And see the sparkle on that compared to these.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one is a little more glittery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one is a little more glittery.
That's what I like.
Yeah, that one is a little more glittery.
Okay, I see the difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
She said it's the glitter for her.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna put you close up so they can see. Oh, wait, hold on.
Not you pressing the wrong button.
So this was that one, and this is the Jeffree Star one. And there's such a big difference in the glitter than what these have. So, and I just love this in the inner corner. And that shines out more over here than anything else. So, did we lose them, you guys? Huh?
That's amazing. That is so amazing.
Yeah, we took ourselves off because we wanted them to see the makeup.
Yes, that's amazing. Yeah, so the gold is more shinier.
And shout out to Super Chat coming in. Thank
What's
you for
up?
being
Hey,
here.
Tuba Chat, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Yes. Okay, so I think, do you have any more?
I had one more question.
Okay.
Did you have any more?
I think I'm done.
Okay, hold on. Let me just find my notes because I was writing things
Oh,
down.
I think I do. What's more easier for you to do the eyebrow, like your eye makeup, or the brows?
Eye makeup. My brows are all jacked up, and it's from over plucking. So for so many years of over plucking my eyebrows are all just messed up. So right now, even now, my eyebrows are crazy. It's like, yeah, I don't do anything with my brows. I just do my eye makeup.
Okay. We have a
question from Coco TTV.
She said, "Have you tried Javid's Place makeup?"
Juvia's Place? Yep. Yeah. I have the foundation stick right here. One of my favorite of my foundations is their stick versus they have a liquid, which is more matte. It is beautiful, but it's not made for my skin. But how many Juvia's Place palettes do I have?
In the pool. Oh, wow. Let's see how that looks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got lots of Juvia's Place palettes.
You better come through, Juvie.
Wow.
They have amazing, they're so inexpensive, and they have amazing palettes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I like the pink.
Mm-hmm.
Blue.
Oh.
They have one that's the, I think it's the Vanessa palette. I mean, Juvia sprays, Juvia sprays, Juvia sprays. I got a lot of Juvia sprays. I tell you, I got a lot of palettes, you guys.
Coco,
We have another question from Coco TTV.
Yes.
You better come through, Coco.
She said, any tips for new beginners with lashes? I never wore any. I do not like how heavy they seem.
Oh wow.
So lashes are something that also I am getting into. I've done a few videos on different lashes. I did find this pen. This is a lash glue, but it's a lash glue with
Honey,
it's,
if that gets in your eye, you are going to be in some serious pain.
Yes, you are.
but it is an eyeliner,
Okay.
but it's lash glue.
Oh wow.
It's two things in one in this one. And I've been loving this on any of my lashes, and I use not the, you got very, very long lashes. I would say to start with a shorter pair until you get used to putting them on. Find a glue that works good for you. I find that this works really, really good. Also, magnetic lashes are really, really easy to use. I have like the Glamnetics here, and these are a small pair.
Okay.
So, and this
Like
is
small
like
or-
you would start on.
Those are cute. I like those.
And so this one comes with a lash glue too that you would go ahead and put on. A trick to putting on the magnetic lashes is that you put the liner on, you put the glue on, you wait for a few seconds until it's like a little tacky, and then you put on your lashes. I tend to put my lashes on from this end onto the inside, because the inside is my hardest part. That's the part that always types to fall off. But you could get smaller little lashes like these and use them. And I like the ones that do longer to smaller.
Yeah.
So this way your small part is inside of your eye, and then it gets a little bit bigger, so it graduates that way. But it's just a matter of playing with different brands, and again, get them while they're on sale so you could try different ones and see which ones work with you. But I wouldn't go with a heavy dramatic lash at first, because if you're not used to it, and it'll take forever. I'll get one eye perfectly good, and the other eye just, I don't know where it's going. It belongs to
Not with going, honey.
Yeah, so you don't wear the because like in the performance in the shows, like have you ever seen the show?
He's talking about drag shows now.
The showgirls or the drag queens, and like they have those thick lashes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I don't think I could wear. I don't think I could wear them, because, like I said, one eye is going to look like it belongs to one person, and then the other eye looks to another person. So unless I'm going for two different looks on my eyes, it will not go on. It's taken me forever to get used to putting on any lashes, and I love putting on lashes because it does make your eyes very dramatic. It changes the look to your eyes.
Yeah.
So when I do some of my makeup tutorials, I'll do one with a lash on and one without a lash, so this way everybody can see what the difference would be.
Okay. Yes, thank you too, Chad. Happy to see MakeupMomandson and HOUSEOFXENT.
Yes, and we love you too, Bill. Yes. Do you wear bottom lashes or no?
No. I did a video on these ones that you attach to the inside of your eyes.
Say that one more time.
So they're extensions, and they get put on the inside of your eyes, not on the outside, on the inside. They weren't bad. It just takes time to get used to doing them. I didn't put them on quite right, and I still been trying to play with them. But they also have a special glue that you could put on that will keep it on for 10 days. And so I'm still trying to find that glue to go ahead and do the review again.
Okay.
I know they have the individual lashes that you could put on.
Yeah.
Yes. I had a company who reached out to me that wanted me to try them. And I was learning how to put them on, watching a bunch of videos. It looks like it could be done. It's just a matter of practice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever used them or no?
Not the individual extensions. I haven't tried them on myself. I was going to get those, and then I found the other ones that I found, which was more of a group of ones. But again, you put this bonding serum on your lash. It's stung just a little bit, and then you attach it to the bottom of your eyelash, so it goes backwards.
Oh yeah, I know what you
Okay.
mean.
Yeah. Coco, you asked all the questions you want, darling.
Okay, you keep asking questions.
Well,
I can go nowhere.
She said, last question. I have not had much success with liquid eyeshadow.
Any good ones out there
that will give a quality
shimmer like a good
traditional eyeshadow?
Liquid eyeshadow is and I'm learning how to play with those a little bit more myself. Those are a little bit tricky to play with because some of them could just get really spotty if they're too thin or they're too thick to go ahead and put it on. My thing is that sometimes they have the little baby sponges that you could find. So they're like miniature ones. You could probably get one of those, and when you put it on, you could just kind of like blend it out a little, like you're doing your liquid blush or something like that, and then you could get it more cohesive on the outside. But I don't think you're gonna ever get with a liquid more like a look like this. It's going to be so hard to get the colors separated. But as of a shimmer, I've been trying very, very hard to try different ones. Like I had gotten one right over here from Lorella. This is a liquid shimmer. It's quite hard to work with, and you need to let it go on like this and then let it dry for a second, and then you're gonna kind of like swatch it out. But again, you gotta let it dry, and then you gotta put more on. So you gotta put layers on when you're using like a shimmer. You can't just put it on like this and expect it to be there because that's not how it's gonna work.
So you have to go over it a couple of times.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to go ahead, tap it out, which thins it out when you tap it out, and then you gotta put more on, and then tap that out, and then you'll get a bigger shimmer.
Okay.
You better come through with the shimmer, girl.
Yeah.
And Stila has a nice one too. Their liquid shimmers are amazing. Whenever I find those on sale at Ross for Less and stuff like that, I always pick those up. But they dry out really, really fast. But they have some really beautiful liquid shimmers. I mean, they're just like the best. So, but they're about $22 for each one of them if you don't find them on sale.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So on sale, how much would they be?
I've gotten them from Ross for Less, and then for about $9.
Okay.
So a big difference.
Yeah.
But they tend to dry out. So that's whenever I find them, I pick up a few of them. So, and I only open one at a time because they dry out really fast.
Okay. Remember, you guys, if you have any questions, please put your X. But this is my last question. What do you plan to achieve in the next 5 years with YouTube?
I plan to achieve getting more subscribers, more views. I would love to expand my interviews and do more interviews. And I am looking at doing a different type of interview It's not channels.
Mhm.
I know that's right.
Yeah, so I want to go ahead and start doing more of the interviews. I would love to do a channel just on live streams and interviews, and then
Mhm.
keeping the other one from unboxings and taste tests and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I would love to do more of the beauty, you know. Um, it's like a double-edged sword. Everybody's always like, oh, she's makeup. And it's like, no, if you go to my channel, I do makeup unboxings, but I don't do a lot of makeup. Most
Yeah.
of my stuff are a little hodgepodge of everything. So I think I would love to definitely expand my interviews. And like I said, I have a new series that I'm working on right now. It does involve interviews, but it's not channels. So I'm hoping to see how that works. So it's like,
Well, we know you'll do great because we were
Yes.
on your show and you were absolutely
We
fabulous.
fabulous. Yeah.
yeah, I just have fun. I would love to get somebody big to come on my channel just to talk to
Honey?
them.
Yes,
Honey.
me and you both, shall.
You know,
Listen.
I do have a cosmetic company owner who she's going to be one of my interviews. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm waiting to do hers because maybe it'll give everybody else a kind of idea. And I tell everybody, interviews are amazing to do.
Yeah.
What you get exposure to a different channel and the people that they follow, but also when you look up your name in your channel, if you do interviews, those interviews are going to pop up and
Yeah.
people are going to see that. You're talking about PR people, they're going to see your name pop up that you've been interviewed by all these other people. So
Yeah.
interviews are always good to do. It helps you more than you realize to do
Yeah.
an interview on somebody else's channel. So
Amen. Absolutely.
Yeah. So if anybody knows Trina, bring her this way. Okay, just bring her this way, honey.
Yeah.
I would love to have her on the show. Oh my
Yes.
God.
All right. I think okay. So this was really fabulous. We
Yes.
enjoyed.
You want to show the
Yes. So at this time, guys, we're going to show Makeup Mom and Son's channel.
You better come through, Makeup and Mom.
Yes.
I'm like,
Okay.
I first.
Guys, this is Makeup Mom and Son's channel. All right, as you can see, unboxings, tutorials, giveaways, live streams. She has a monetized channel.
Okay.
Go on over, join her membership. Her lowest one starts at 99 cents and it goes all the way down to $10, guys.
Okay.
All right. And as you go here for her videos, you will find a plethora of things where she does unboxings. She also does makeup, let's chat with some live streams, and also her latest review on Coca-Cola.
Ooh,
All
you know
right.
you love the Coke, boo.
All right, and also you also have some nice palettes here, cosmetic palettes. All right, guys, so check her out. Let's get her out and into the algorithm, guys.
Okay.
Yes, and she also did a review on some Reese's. Check that out too as well, guys. And also she has some skincare that you can go and check out, guys.
Yes, take care of your skin. It's important.
Yes. All right, and you can also follow her on Instagram at Makeup Mom and Son. The link is in the description. All right.
I know I have to learn how to link my other medias up onto my information.
That is easy. You just go to
you could have called us for that.
Yeah.
Girl.
That's easy. You go to customization in YouTube Studio.
Okay.
And you copy the link from your
whichever one you're trying to put up there.
And you put it into where it says links and you put Instagram on the side.
Oh, cool. No, I gotta go.
You can put Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or Cash App or PayPal.
Yeah.
And you can put it all there.
I know. I need to. I've learned from you guys that you have to put everything out there, that this is a business also, because you are selling yourself. I have to say, out of everything, I never thought about my channel being a business, but you guys it is a business.
Yeah.
So, and I've been keep on thinking, it's like, what is the saying that I say all the time? Eventually I'll come up with something and come up with some merch myself, but right now I don't have a saying.
Yes, yes, and do the merch because that's a way of promoting yourself as well. And yes, guys, make sure you go over to Makeup Mom and Son. I think she was one of the second person that interviewed us before we got monetized.
Wait, who?
Makeup Mom and Son.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because it started off with just Teresa, Welcome Me Tiffany,
Yeah.
and Makeup Mom and Son. So check that one out as well, guys. You know,
and the fun part is we were actually waiting for her to pick us.
Yes,
it was so crazy because she had interviewed like everybody, and we were sitting there like, she'll come around and interview us. I feel it coming.
You know, but I've always been nervous to ask people, and now I'm just asking people. So I have a bunch of people lined up. I just have to get dates with them, but I'm trying to bring different channels because everybody will say, "Oh, but you're a makeup channel." No, I'm not just a makeup channel. It's like the interviews are totally different. Anybody is welcome to come over here. I want different people. It's like you get to learn something new. It's just like, I love the interviews.
Have you tried to interview Tupa Chad? He's a great person to interview as well.
I did. He was one of my first ones. Tupa Chat was one of my first ones. I've done Corinne already. I have a couple of people lined up. Me and Hilda keep on playing around, but she either gets sick or I get sick, and then we're always canceling. So,
Point Blank Travel said, Makeup Mom is definitely a business. Personally, I do it for the love, but I also treat it like a business. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, you definitely do. I have business cards with me. I go somewhere. At my job, it's kind of hard, but somebody mentions, "Oh, your makeup looks so good." I pull out a card. You know, it's like, here you go. I got a channel. You know, I'm at the store and I'm looking at makeup, and somebody asked me a question, or they meant, "Here's a card." You know, you definitely have to treat it as a business because you put so much work into your channel.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're talking about, doesn't matter where you're at, but your equipment that you buy, you upgrade things. I mean, the boxes alone, my boxes are anywhere from $20 to $50 or more each box.
Wow.
And at one point I was at 11 boxes. 11 boxes. It's a lot of money, you guys. So you're putting a lot of money into your channel. So yes, eventually you want to make back money once you get monetized. I mean, you still want to love what you do, because if you come on and you do a video, and you might be able to go back to some of my videos and you'll see where right before that time that I kind of like stopped and got off and took a break, you'll see my attitude in those videos were just like, okay, you know, okay, bye, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, you definitely have to love doing what you do here on YouTube, sharing this stuff, but you also got to treat it like a business. And that's what I'm learning a little bit more, that I got to put out my super chats out there more, and the super stickers, and, you know, the memberships, you know, I got to mention those a little bit more, not pushing it on everybody, but you got to mention a little bit more, because you got to make money. The more money you make, the more you can put into your channel.
Yeah. I have a business card as well. Yes, business cards help.
But unbelievable, I forgot to hand them out.
Oh, hand them out.
Oh my God.
You have to have them with you all the time.
Yeah, you do. Hopefully you hand them out when you come to New York City.
Oh yeah. Believe me. If I'm ever, normally I just used all mine, but mine are in this little packet. And there's my business card.
Oh, I love it.
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Them scan bars come in handy. Just scan it, honey.
So, and I have this right here in this handy, so it goes in my purse, and I can get to it really fast.
Okay.
So, it's like you have to have them with you, and you have to give them out because it doesn't hurt. If you hand out your cards, yes, somebody might just ignore them, just like they do the flyers. You know, you might get somebody who's going to go ahead and be like, oh, they put it in their purse, and then like a week later, oh, what the heck is this? Oh yeah, I remember this. Let me go check it out.
Yeah.
You know,
You
so
just never know. Good night,
you have
everyone.
to be your own advocate.
You do.
Yeah, you do. You do.
It's the same thing. I I have your guy's shirt on now, but I have one shirt here. I have another one's being made. I also, Corinne had made a cup which has my logo and stuff on it. So I have that one at work, which as I'm sipping a coffee, it says Makeup Mom and Son, subscribe. And
Yeah.
it's like, hey, free advertising right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Is they advertising?
President
Or
or no?
no?
We have a question from the Love and Live show. She said, "Do you use other companies or do you just use Alora?"
No, I have different ones.
No.
I have BoxyCharm the subscriptions right now for the makeup I have is BoxyCharm, Allure. I had Glitz Glam and then Ipsy. And I've done Derm Store before. I've done I've done so many. Birchbox. I've done I got a couple of boxes still around from a whole bunch of them. I do a lot of the mystery boxes. So I've done a Huda mystery box. I've done a Juvia's Place mystery box. I've done a Tarte mystery box. I do different boxes, and now I'm trying to change it up a little for my channel. I had been doing every 3 months, I'm switching out boxes. So I just finished up a plant box subscription box, a gemstone subscription box. I'm now on a handbag or pocketbook subscription. So this is one of the bags that I got in the subscription.
Oh,
Oh,
wow,
wow.
that's beautiful.
Okay, you got a work subscription.
Yeah, so I'm changing them up a little bit to show everybody the different types of boxes that are out there. There's just not makeup boxes. I also have a coffee subscription box. So there's so many different subscription boxes out there, and I'm changing it up now every 3 months in new ones. So this way everybody sees what's out there.
Yeah, most definitely.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yes. All
Okay.
right. Well, guys, this was an amazing interview
You
with
better work.
the lovely Makeup Mama Son. But before we go, I do have one more question. Do you like the exotic makeup, like for the holidays, Halloween and stuff? Do you like that type of makeup or just a simple type of makeup?
I love, and I'm getting into it more of doing more of the Halloween, more of the gimmicky stuff. I'm right now, like I said, I'm planning on doing 25 days of Halloween. I'm going to be doing 25 makeup looks for Halloween.
Oh wow.
Different types of clowns and stuff. I'm also working with latex. So I'm learning how to work with latex. It's taking me some time. I am not quite there yet because it's a lot of, it's layers with the latex and the tissue and the layer and the tissue and layer. But then you have to be able to blend it out that it fits in with everything. And I'm still working on that. So I've been using my hands and using the latex and stuff so I can make the gashes and stuff like that. But yeah, I love using that. Now that I'm learning more things that you could use to play around with it, the liquid liners, there's so many different things to play with to make those candy canes. I made candy canes.
I seen that when you did last Christmas.
Yeah. And it's just like, I just had so much fun with that. And like I said, I did for the Halloween, I did a zombie cheerleader that got strangled. So when I did one of my live stream interviews, I interviewed a paranormal investigators during the Halloween season. And when I was on with them, I had black eyes and like bruises down coming over here and stuff. That was one of the looks I did. I also did a cartoon, like a comic book look. And then I did a deer and stuff like that. So it's just like
the deer I seen, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We have a question from Coco TTV.
You better come through, go.
She said, what advice would you give to channels who are seeking to gain sponsorship from brands?
Good question.
Yes, that is what I'm trying to do myself right now. You go ahead, get a really good letter that you get together that you could email people, send out messages. You just have to put yourself out there. You have to sponsors, like, depending on the products and stuff like that. If you're doing beauty and stuff like that, you have to remember you got to keep your channel a little clean. Because the sponsors are going to be looking at that. You have to make sure your thumbnails are getting better and stuff like that. Your analytics are going, because they see that stuff. They could look at that, and that's who they're going to go ahead and give the products to. Your interaction with your channel, your comments, your all that plays in a part that they're going to be looking at. But I tell everybody, you put your stuff out there, you get a good email. I have one email that I put out. I find the PR list for people, and I send out the letter, and all they could do is say no.
Yeah.
You know, but I had Yes Style, which I get products from them. I also go ahead and have a code and stuff with them. I haven't used it very much. Hold on. Very bad allergies. And so I had asked them one time before to go on their PR list. They said no. As I started doing more videos and doing different products and reviews and stuff like that, they contacted me and said, hey, do you now want to get PR? And so they came back to me after they said no. And I need to do more with them, which I really haven't, but getting there.
I know that's right.
Okay. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Well, Makeup Mom and Son, what do you want folks to gain from this interview tonight?
Say that again. Sorry.
What would you like folks to gain from this interview tonight?
That I am easygoing. I love making new friends. I love my makeup, but that's not what all I'm about. I'm a hodgepodge video. I love talking to everybody, as you can tell. Probably keep you on for another 4 hours. You know that. And you know, I just love meeting new people, and I love, you know, being a good supporter. I love people supporting me. And like I said, I'm an easygoing type of person, you know. I will, you know, just sitting here, a single mom, working hard, trying to, you know, grow my channel.
All right.
Thank you for your time
this evening. Well, guys,
thank you for everybody that came out tonight to support us.
Yes.
We appreciate each and every one of you.
This has been a lovely exclusive interview. All right, guys. So I'm Wanston.
And I'm Leo.
And our lovely guest is none other.
Makeup Mom and Son, Michelle.
Yes, guys. So, guys, we're the House of X Entertainment.
And we stay entertaining.
All right, guys. So we will see you next month back on the exclusive show, guys. Make sure you check out our blogs. We love you guys.
Mwah!
See y'all.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah. Let me get a little more. They know who we at, man. Yeah. I know they in.